vocals and then
615 BNA. We got that fly DNA. It's our Delian Foundations. And we appreciate your patience. Don't bring trouble around my way.
Yo, welcome to MC2MC. I'm your lovely host, Bandito.
What's good? My name is Adeli.
It's your boy Superb. And today, a very special episode. Very excited to introduce the magical, ethereal, beautiful.
Thank you.
The lovely. Yours truly, Jay.
Hi, guys.
Definitely.
Welcome. How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Blessed up.
Doing great.
Good.
Blessed up.
Another day, another opportunity.
Yeah.
Definitely. So who's yours truly, Jay?
I am a R&B singer right now. I do plan on bending genres and such, but I come out of Nashville, Tennessee, and I'm
615?
615. I'm an artist, and I just love to create. So.
Okay. All right. Now,
So, my bad, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
I was gonna say, so you went to MTSU, right?
For a very small period of
Okay.
time. Yeah.
Did you study music there? Because they're really known for their
Yes,
music.
I did study music business there.
Mm-hmm.
Try to learn more about the business side of music, but yeah, that was short lived. So
Okay. Yeah, because I went there too, and I studied biology. So I was just trying to make money and become a doctor.
Yeah.
Decided I don't like any of
You
that
had a
shit. It
passion.
was a waste of time. So I would have done music. So good job for doing that.
thank you.
Yep.
Yeah.
My bad. Go ahead, Superb.
Oh, no. Yeah, the MTSU question. That's good. You said you were in choir?
I was in choir for about really half my life. I started in 6th grade, and I ended in high school, so 12th grade. So it's been a long time since I've been singing and practicing notes and doing this and that. It's just, I don't know. It does something to my soul. So I just...
No,
I
you
love
could
to
definitely
sing.
hear it.
Now we
Definitely
know you've
hear
been
it.
singing for a while. There's actually a YouTube clip of her, guys.
Oh,
that we've
God.
seen.
God.
There's a YouTube clip.
The Amy Winehouse.
Yeah,
you
it's a
know?
YouTube clip. Yeah. Not a lot of people have seen that. I don't think. Yeah, we was doing
OJ.
some deep diving.
OJ.
Some deep diving
Young
on
Jay.
you on that.
Yep.
What was that about?
I don't know. I was...
Yeah, we caught you.
One day after school, I think I was about 13 or 14, and I was so in love with Amy Winehouse when I was 14. Like her rasp and just all of her songs, I was just so in love with. So one day after school, I was just like, I'm gonna do a cover, and I did it. And I'm so weird in that video because my bangs and my glasses. It's just,
Bang gang.
not the bang.
That's what's up. Now you look like, did you do that in school? It looked like you was in school.
No, I was
Oh,
actually at home in my
oh.
room. So yeah, it was after school.
Okay.
Yeah,
No, that's dope.
that's crazy. You bring that.
Yeah. We was deep
Don't go
diving.
watch that, guys.
We're gonna make sure to clip that in the video somewhere for y'all to watch. You know what I'm saying? The point is, she always been young. She always been working towards her dreams. You gotta respect that.
Yeah.
So a little backstory. I don't know if you remember how we met. You know, it was at the trap art party.
It was hot there.
It was hot,
Yeah,
very
it
hot.
was Very hot.
It was hot.
So like, we were there. We were there together. And then my whole mission that night was, he was like, all right, man, make sure you meet a couple photographers and a few models. So they had to run. So I'm out here, you know what I'm saying, A&R and whatever. And they had the little model runway. So I'm like, okay, after it was over, I go up to Jay. I thought she was a model. I'm like, oh, hey, are you a model? She was like, no, I'm not a model. I was like, you sure? She was like, no. Then I asked
Crazy I don't
again.
remember this.
And she was like, no, but I'm an artist. And I was like, oh, I'm a producer. And then at the time, she was busy looking for her friend's keys.
Yeah.
And,
You
you
ever
know,
find
whatever.
those?
Yeah, they were actually in her car in the front seat, like
Oh,
plain as
okay.
day, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a
It
night.
was a lit night. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And I remember that same night, this was like 2 a.m. We got back to your house. I was like, bro, I met this girl. I thought she was a model. And like, she told me she was an artist. Then we like turned on your music,
Yep. Jammed out.
jammed out, and it was like, wow, what a find.
Listening.
This right here, she's a jewel in the city, guys.
She is.
Thank you
definitely,
so
man.
much.
Y'all
I
sleeping
think
if I ain't
she's-
heard of yours truly, Jay. So Pump the numbers up.
So your first project is self-titled. Yours truly, Jay. Times on there.
Yes, my favorite.
That's my favorite too. That video. Shout out to Sec.
Yeah, big
Yeah.
shout out.
Yeah,
to
he did
Sid.
his thing on that video. He did his thing on that. So give us a little. That's the first project. Give me a little backstory. Did you have songs before that, or like what was the whole process with the Yours Truly Jay EP?
Well, I'm always writing. Something will inspire me, like something as little as like a commercial or something, and I'll just start writing. Yours truly, Jay, was just like me going on YouTube, finding YouTube beats, and literally, this is not what we're supposed to do, but
Rip it.
yeah, we definitely used some YouTube beats on this on Yours truly, Jay, but yeah, that's basically what it was. I was in a groove. I was in a groove that I had never been in before. This was actually my first project. So I had quit college. I really didn't have no sense of clarity, I felt like. So I don't know. Yours truly, Jay, kind of changed my life, I feel like. Because that was my first stepping stone. Like, okay, I'm really about to do this. Because I have the talent. Why not use it? So.
Exactly. Then Dare was after that, right? Or Dare was like little.
There was like right before Monarch. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Nice. And Monarch is a beautiful album. Beautiful project. I mean, even it's 6 songs, but it's like 6 songs you can keep playing over and over and
That was
over.
the motive.
You know what's
Yes.
cool? I'm glad we caught her in October.
Because it is
October's on
October.
there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Heard.
I was just hoping. I was like, let's catch her in
Yeah.
October. October, it goes hard. So you didn't know Jackson, Thatcher, and those guys at first when you were doing the Yours Truly Jay EP. So when did you run into those guys?
I actually met Jackson and Greg at one of Ro's session. You know who Ro Marquez is?
Yeah, we've been studying that, yeah.
He's really dope. He has a project coming out called No Roads, and I have 2 features on it. So yeah, I met them there, and I was like, let's connect. I love the way you guys play, and it's been history ever since.
I mean, y'all been making beautiful music
Yeah,
together.
they doing their thing over there, man. They got a whole creative house doing their thing. So it's funny though, cause I didn't even know, like the whole time I was watching like your story, like you recording and shit over there. I didn't even know you were recording at their crib. Cause we went over there.
Yeah,
we went over
exactly.
there. Then you know what I'm saying? They had mentioned your name. I was like, oh shit, this the place that you been recording the whole time? Like I was like, oh shit, like a squad. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm actually curious on the creative process of Monarch, cause like I mean, Yours Truly Jay, dope project, but you seem like you was really in your bag on Monarch.
Yeah, you was in the studio sleeping, probably just going hard.
That is
I ain't
crazy.
taking no more shit from me.
Yeah.
That's my jam right there. Huh? Yeah.
I was going through so much while writing Monarch, like family issues, boy issues, life issues. So the process came from all of that, really. As far as Monarch itself, I feel like it embodies growth. So it's a step up from Yours Truly, Jay. But I feel like I have so much more room to grow. So yeah, I really enjoyed making Monarch. It was so much fun.
So what's
cohesive.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I was just saying, what inspired like the name? Because I know obviously you're into butterflies.
Yeah.
So yeah, what inspired the name? And what you into butterflies? Like what inspired?
I love butterflies only because, like I said, they just embody growth, just like a rebirth. Kind of. So yeah, I just feel like there's always room for growing. You know.
Facts.
So.
Facts.
That's where that came from. Monarch is actually my favorite type of butterfly. They're actually poisonous.
Yeah, I
But,
heard.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Fax machine.
Oh, yeah, that is a fax
Actually, I got
machine.
another
Fax
fax machine
machine.
about Monarchs. They actually have a pigment orange like filter on their eye, and also so what else I heard? They actually have the brightest visual, more than humans.
Yep.
So
like 360 degree.
yeah,
some shit?
all that. So they actually have a better vision than most humans. So
I didn't know that.
yeah.
Fax
Fax
machine.
machine.
Terrence gonna get the edit right. What's the sound like? Pew! Something like that. Something like that. Okay. All right. Anyway, Monarch. We still on that.
We still on.
Yeah, we still on Monarch. We not done. It just came out, guys. Make sure y'all listen. Now we gonna link that. So it's really cohesive, like I was saying. So like,
Yes.
what was the theme you were going for on that? Like as far as like, you know, the creative process on that. I know you said you was going through like a lot of things and stuff like that, but like really from like the production to like everything was on point with that. Like, what was when did you start working on Monarch?
I started working on Monarch in July. So this was created in a span of 4 or 5 months.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Wow.
So you were just in the zone for this album, so it just flowed cohesively because mentally you were prepared for that.
Hey, we got any Monarch B-side tracks coming out? Like, where the B-sides at? You know,
actually, like, on the song "Broken Wing" interlude, it's like
the interlude's crazy.
Yeah, the interlude I wanted to make people feel the most. Like, you can listen to this while you smoke, before you go to sleep, before you do this, that, and the third. Like, just anything you're feeling, any vibe you're feeling. Listen to Broken Wing.
Yeah, I just put that thing on repeat.
It just makes you just.
I would say my favorite song was "Searching."
Yeah,
it's a really fucking dope song. Like lyrically too, really well. You wrote the lyrics and all that.
Yes.
Nice. 21 and None. I like that one a lot.
That's mine. That's the slap.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna even say it again.
But the song Dare, like what inspired that one? Because it looks like Dare, like the keeping people off drugs or kids off drugs.
Well, Dare was kind of, my message with that was like, resist drugs and find you a love that makes you feel as strongly as the drugs do.
Deep.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's what Dare's about. It's just finding that love that, you would otherwise get from something else.
The love drug.
Yeah.
Now, you said if I quote you correctly, you said In Too Deep is your favorite, right?
Yes.
All right, now, why is that? What is it?
In Too Deep, so currently, and I have been like this for a little minute, but currently I'm trying to figure out how to run my Christian race the right way. So, spirituality is big to me. So, In Too Deep, I was kind of just like struggling as far as, peer pressure in the world, just people looking at other people's windows, comparing myself. It's just a whole bunch of stuff that we do unintentionally. And In Too Deep is just like, how do I get out of that? Am I going the right way? Just asking God all these questions to see if you're, running that race the correct way, like He wants you to. So.
Facts. Yeah, I was thinking about that yesterday. Like, we are prisoners, like an illusion. We want that. Like, I happen to find myself comparing myself to some people too.
Yes.
Lifestyles or music,
everything. Man, everything.
It's so distracting, but it's like you have to pull yourself back and like go back to resonate with you.
Yeah.
Meditate.
No, seriously, I think we've all been there. We done had a couple phone calls.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Just, hey man, am I doing it right? Am I doing the right thing? Like, like.
Hey, we all fucking up out here. You know what I'm saying? We all sinners. You know what I'm saying?
We all are. That's true.
So it's about getting back though with the reaction to the sin, the reaction to getting distracted. So,
so you got a, like, you know what I'm saying? Little person, very strong voice, very, 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 very strong voice there. You know what I'm saying? What are some of your influences?
My number one influence is Jill Scott. I love Jill Scott so much.
I hear that.
That pops through.
Yeah, her older stuff is my favorite. Let's see who else. Brandy. I like Erykah Badu. I like Lauryn Hill.
I saw you had Outkast. Was that that's an influence?
Yeah.
I think I read
Outkast.
something like that.
As far as Outkast, I really love their production. I think production makes a song. Like, yeah, you can have a nice voice on it, but if that production behind it, like if the beat is not making you go like that, or it's just not. So I want all my production to be like, I don't know.
Slapping.
So, yeah.
That's good you say that, though. That means you show the producers love.
Yes, definitely.
Yes. Producers are geniuses out here. So producers.
Most people don't think that way. You know what I'm saying?
They get all the flowers. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The beat is definitely that backbone.
They control the wave.
When you just gonna be do up, looking your ass away. You know what I'm saying? So
Barbershop
yeah,
quartet.
I'm saying this mug, man. We can start that up. The MC to MC quartet.
Yes.
Boom, 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 look at that.
What inspired the name Yours Truly Jay?
Yours Truly Jay. Actually, it comes from just me wanting to be myself through my music. So me wanting to express myself full-fledged and wholeheartedly through my music. So that's where Yours Truly came from. My name is actually Jada. So, but it's spelled Jaida, so I just shortened the Jada.
Okay.
And
Cool.
yours
That's
truly.
interesting. You got a whole introduction in your name.
Yeah, right.
Yours truly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Easy to introduce. You ain't even got to do too much work with that. Okay. All right, that's a little interesting with the backstory on that. So like, how long? So all right, you got the 2 EPs out. Have you been in the music community for like how long have you actually been here like in the music community in Nashville?
Ever since I dropped Yours Truly Jay. I think,
So
yeah.
wow, so that's just like a couple years, a year.
A year.
Mm.
But
Wow.
I'm still, I still feel like I'm emerging. So like a lot of people don't know who I am, but some
We do.
people are.
Yeah, we definitely got you.
Yeah, we
Some
got you.
people are hip, so I'm just grateful for the spread. Everybody's spreading and sharing my music.
Definitely.
I appreciate it a lot.
Definitely.
How's So I think I saw like a couple clips you like performing. How has COVID affected that? Were you getting a lot of shows in previous
Yes.
to that?
Yeah, I probably had about 4 shows lined up, and they all got canceled due to COVID. But I have one actually, Carolina 10. Have you ever heard of them?
Mm-mm.
Well, it's Tennessee and North Carolina. They like collaborate, and
Wow.
yeah, it's like all these dope artists, and they just showcase their
dope.
talent. So
When is
yeah,
this?
It's canceled.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
because of
Oh.
COVID. So
Damn.
it was a lot of things I was looking forward to, but you know.
I mean, that makes sense because you got J. Cole's producer here. Man, escaped my mind. But yeah, so that North Carolina, and a lot of people I know is from North
Yeah,
Carolina.
I actually
South
have
Carolina.
family in North Carolina.
Do you?
Yeah, so
Nice. Is that where you're originally from, or? Okay.
Nashville.
Nashville 615. Hell yeah. So what music are you listening to right now?
Oh, that's a good question. I love Brent Fayez, so I'm listening to him a lot always. Ombre, Victoria Monet, a little bit of Summer Walker, but not a lot.
I think
'cause
I've been seeing that Victoria Monet.
Yeah.
I think Tim Gent been posting that on his story.
She's dope. Dope
Yeah.
artist.
Shouts out
Let's
Tim
see who
Gent.
else. I'm discovering new artists because I just got Spotify. Didn't want to pay for it.
I know, but it's so worth it.
But it's worth it. Like,
is.
they have this thing called Discover Weekly, and you just shuffle, and it's just new stuff, new sounds.
You should check out Snow Allegra.
See, my thing is I don't really like Snow Allegra's music.
Oh, you don't?
Really?
Okay. What's that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
She just doesn't. I don't know.
She doesn't do it for you. You're a singer too, so it's like you know notes and chords and all
Yeah.
that stuff. So I'm like that with rappers sometimes. I'm like super like okay, like
Yeah.
in my head about it.
Exactly.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Like that one song, I Want You Around. I don't like it, and I'm like, can you
But-
please turn it?
You don't like that? What is it? That situationship? You don't
I
like
haven't heard Situationship.
situationship? Something like that's just no. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, but hey, if you don't like her, you don't like her.
Yeah.
I ain't about to.
Maybe she'll grow on me.
Different
She'll
taste
grow on
levels.
me.
I ain't about to sit here and cap like I really know her music like that. Either, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I be in my own damn world. Vinyl records.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Struggling to find that G? We've got musicians for that.
So you said you mentioned earlier, you know what I'm saying? You looking to bend some genres. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How far are you trying to go with that? What does that mean exactly?
As far as I can take it. It's really about I don't know. It's just how I feel right now, I guess, and going from like that deep neo soul R&B, real, just full of soul. I really want to try to take it to a different audience. Just to see how they would vibe with it. I feel like my voice can go good on songs that have like that house pop, like that.
Definitely. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
You go off in the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me right now.
Yeah.
They appreciate that.
It's like to spread your wings and to see what other boundaries you can, because music is infinite.
Yeah.
So you can go anywhere with it. Sometimes you just think you can be in this box and be like, man, I do really well in this box. But sometimes it's like your wings can spread so further, so
That's
much
crazy you say that because I actually have a tattoo that says "Find Your Wings."
Wow.
So
That's dope.
yeah.
That brings up another point though. The bending genres. We mentioned this a couple of times on the podcast, but like, what is? I mean, I would say you're emerging here in the Nashville scene. What are your opinions? We have the country music here and things, but there are so many other scenes too. The hip hop, pop, soul, R&B, and my thing is like my vision for Nashville I would like to see the blending of genres. I feel like LA's kind of got that down. You know, like you go to LA, it's all kinds of music you're finding. You're finding all kinds of things meshing together. And I feel like Nashville has that opportunity to do that. If people would like break down the walls, I could see like country music being mixed with like, you know, ambient music or, you know, rock, fucking EDM shit, or, you know, I'm just saying like the mixing and meshing. There's so many dope artists out here I'm always finding. And I feel like the future looks very promising if just people get a little bit more collaborative. What are your thoughts on that?
I feel like we need exposure. Nashville needs exposure. If we are put on to the right person or the right group of folks, then we can really just blast off as far as the music community is concerned. But as far as that clashing genres, I have never thought about that. But that is some cool shit. So,
you know, because I'm a man of unity. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about people coming together. It makes me smile when I see people come together. Like,
yeah, that's true.
You know
me
what
too.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just the simplest thing of like, I meet a friend, then I introduce them to another friend, and now they're hanging out together just as much as we do. I love that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's like I'm saying, that's a beautiful thing. I think once it gets to that point, so much dope music will be made. And then you got to look at it like this. I mean, you're a peer in the community. You're a pioneer for the music, you know, the Nashville music scene, you know. We all make it up, you know what I'm saying? You're just as important as other people, you know what I'm saying? You're playing a role, you're making history. Every day, do you ever look at it like that?
No, I don't. I am honored. I'm flattered, though. I really didn't think my music would reach this type of, I don't know the word I'm looking for, but it just seems like so many people are listening now. And I just think it's so, I think it's crazy because I literally was doing this out of like my friend's basement. Like, you know, just, and to know where it started and how far I've come from that, that's dope.
Well,
that's really dope.
I also believe like musicians are muses. Like we pull from the ether in the heavens. So it's like we are archangels on this earth. So it's our responsibility to not be dumbed down by society or whatever. And it's kind of like get encouraged by our friends to actually push it out, no matter if we do it for money or we do it for just the love of it, you know, because it is a gift.
Yeah, music is powerful, man. Like, people don't look at it like this, but music and words, they're spells. It's like a vibration. It's a frequency that you're speaking out. You know, the words that you say, they can really have an impact on someone. You know what I'm saying? You can make someone happy. You can make someone sad. You can make somebody shake that booty. You know what I'm saying? You can. It's like it's a lot of things music can do. You know what I'm saying? It's a superpower.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Y'all, you look at it that way, Adeli?
Yeah, I look at it the same way, and I also think like the reason I think your music is having the profound effect that it is having is the timing, is the corona, is all this shit. And you said you're a Pisces, right? Before the show. Pisces are just naturally more in tune with the universe. So whatever you're feeling, you're resonating, and people are gonna feel that. That is what it is.
Empaths.
Empaths. You know what I mean? So
You big on astrology?
Not really. I want to get into it, though.
Sure,
I do.
It has more effect on you than your own parents.
Really?
Because if you think about the stars, okay, the moon is a star, right? The sun is a star.
Right.
We are made of stardust, which is facts. So it's kind of like if the moon could move the tides of the wave, and you're made of 85% or 75% water, what is it doing to you?
Wow.
Yeah, I always look at that like full moons. Don't you know? Like full moons, always the craziest shit is happening on full moons. True. Like I really feel that too. Like the 70% water, and the moon actually, when it's a full moon, it raises the tides of oceans like 4 times more.
Wow.
And there's water in our body. So imagine what that's doing to us.
Facts.
You know, it's really a divine thing. I don't think people really
realize,
you know what I'm saying, how powerful and how these things are connected. And that's a beautiful thing.
You can learn other people's zodiacs and find out more about them.
Yeah.
And be like, oh,
that's why I want to get into
yeah,
it.
exactly.
What in the world?
Even your friends, you be like, why my friends act like that? You be like, oh, damn, that's why they a Gemini.
No, that's a big thing for me too, man, because like that's how I live my life. Like I live by astrology somewhat, but like the key thing for me is I'm always seeking understanding. I'm seeking to understand myself, and I'm seeking to understand the others around me, because I want to be able to live my life in synergy. I want to be able to live it freely. And I feel like by understanding who you are and understanding the people around you, you can make life so much easier for yourself.
Wow.
Universal.
it's true.
You know, I mean to get a little
No,
philosophical.
that's facts. Fact machine.
Thanks for sharing again on that, man. On that.
You're gonna be go crazy on the edit button.
So what's your goal as an artist? Do you want to get signed to a label or do you want to stay independent?
I just want to go the direction that God wants me to go, and I am not looking to sign to a label right now. But if somehow a great deal comes across my lap and I'm just like, I can't turn it down. I actually am managed by a great guy his name is Kadeem Phillips, and he is the head of Power Management Company.
Okay. Shout out to Kadeem.
Yeah, shout out to Kadeem. He has like a lot of producers under his loop, a lot of artists, rappers, everything. So he's actually helping me with the music business side of things. So
That's important.
Very important.
I feel like I'm cool with him, But if a label wants to sign me, then we'll see where that goes. We'll see how everything plays out.
Definitely, but yeah, definitely keep going if you got it. Just
Yeah,
keep
get
going
that business on the rap. You already got the creative side down pat. That's a lot of artists don't realize that. And really, it's 80% business, 20% music.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you see some guys with some music that don't really even slap that hard, but like they're doing great. Probably because that business is on point. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's true.
A lot of people don't know, about the royalty splits and publishing and things like that, and that's an important thing to know. And we're here in Nashville.
I had no idea about none of that until like, I don't know, 2 years ago. Like I had to really step my game because I didn't know it comes with so much. So it's not just writing and recording.
Mm-hmm.
Like you got to split this and split that. It's everybody needs to get the credit that they deserve. So.
Mm-hmm.
You sound like a little team player. I like that. I like that.
Very mature.
I love my team. I'm going to call them my team because they are. But Jackson Thatcher and Greg Walton and Jack Keller, they've helped me a whole lot.
The Jacks. Shout out to the Jacks. Shout out to the Jacks and Greg, man. Real talented people.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Innocent, too.
Yeah, Innocent over there doing his thing, too. You met Innocent.
I've never met Innocent.
He lives there. You probably met him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he lives there.
He's upstairs, got glasses, long hair.
No.
Crazy producer.
That's
amazing.
crazy I haven't
He's
met
part of the team too. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Well, yeah. Shout out Innocent.
You know what I'm saying? Association, things like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was mainly Jack and Jackson Greg that did the thing on that. Yeah. So moving from that, what's new? I mean, I know Monarch just came out, but what are you looking forward to? I know you still grinding, you still working. Anything new you looking forward to?
I actually want to drop another project, but my manager doesn't think now is the right time, so I'm just gonna wait. I pump out so much music when I go. Yeah, like it's just I don't know. I have so much on my mind, and I just usually I find myself jotting down notes, like just random phrases, random things that I want to share. But how am I gonna get that into context? Like I don't know. It's just a whole process. So I do want to drop another project, but for right now, I'm gonna just bombard the world with singles.
Okay.
I'm thinking like making it a every other week type thing, and I don't know what I want to call it yet, but I do want to drop something like every maybe Wednesday or something, just to.
Okay. Kind of how was it? What was Kanye doing when they was making the My Beautiful Dark Twisted Good Friday?
Good Friday. You
Fridays.
But it was a Butterfly Fridays.
Yeah.
Monarch Mondays.
Monarch Mondays. Monarch Mondays.
Oh,
Monarch Mondays. Yeah. Monarch Mondays. Yeah, I like that.
That's dope. That's dope.
I
You
was
heard
thinking-
it first here. MC2MC.
I was thinking Spanish before that. Monarch Miércoles. I was like, that's too long. So
I don't know what monarch is in Spanish, but butterflies is mariposas.
Mariposa.
That's beautiful. I like
Mariposa.
that. Mariposa.
I
Spanish.
do have a singing placement opportunity.
Whoa.
So that's some good news.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
For real. Those are checks, though.
Yeah.
When you get 1, 2, 3, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it's
Residual.
this show called All About Love. I think that's what it's called, if I'm not mistaken. I really want to look at my phone and see if that's what it's called. I don't want to give the wrong information, but this show is actually Emmy nominated.
Ooh,
So
let's go.
yeah, they hit up my manager, and it's just a really dope opportunity. I don't want to pass it up.
You got sync music. Like your music could be in commercials,
Yeah.
movies,
That's
love
what I
movies. I can hear your movies like songs on Insecure.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's crazy. Like seriously, like the level of your music, just for you to been doing this for like what, a year?
Mm-hmm.
That's great. you know, sometimes it takes artists a while to develop. Like, you sound really developed already. Like,
Thank you.
it's like, that's, you know what I'm saying? That's a blessing.
That's that church in me.
Yeah.
That is. Going to church, my mama would make me sing like, I don't see your voice. I don't see your mouth moving. Because I can, and I don't know, like, just church really started it for everything. Like, that soul, that deep, I don't know.
So are you the only music child in the family, or are there other people in your family have a background in music too?
Well, I would say my mom can sing. You know, she can hold a note, she can carry tunes, she can do all of that, but I don't think anybody else in my family can sing, no. So just my mom and my great grandma, she can sing too.
Oh, dope.
Yeah.
Dope. So it's passed down.
It's passed down.
Same choir background.
Nice.
It's in the genetics.
Nice.
I believe in what is it? Genetic memory. I don't know if y'all are familiar with Assassin's Creed.
Yep.
But you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Tom cracking up on that one, y'all. Yeah. Really though, like the genetic memory like aspect. Like, for example, like, I'm going to use Assassin's Creed as the analogy because I feel like that's the best one.
Yeah, they tap in on there.
He gets in the machine, and when he lays back, they put, like, the machine on him, and it literally pulls up genetic memory of, like, all his ancestors. And, like, they're able to program the data of their ancestors into him. Like, it was already in there. They just had to tap into it and unlock it. Then as soon as he got in the machine, this nigga was able to, like, fucking run up walls and climb and shit because, like, that's what his ancestors was doing.
Exactly. And then he's able to genetic memory hop. Like to different time zones.
To different time zones and shit. That's all Assassin's Creed is about. For like the longest, it was like the same fucking dude. I think his name was like Ezio or some shit. He was an Italian guy.
Ezio.
I think that's the shit. I think genetic memory popped up in me. My dad made music. Like, he wanted cool backstory. So my dad was gonna name me Gift originally. Then he named me Carlton. It's cool though, you know what I'm saying? My dad, it's like the whole Carl clan type shit. So like my name's Carlton, his name was Carl, then we got Carl Jr., we got Carlos, Carla, Kalanda. Like the Carl clan, that's what he calls us.
Carlitos.
But the funny thing, like out of all the kids, he wanted all of us to do music. I was the only one who like really kind of took that path. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's like a genetic thing. You ever like be around your parents or something and be like, damn, you look just like your mama, or that's just what your mama do, or that's just what your daddy do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like them little tendencies and traits like they talk about.
Yeah,
it's
because
like
my son's like that. I didn't even teach my son like how to do music, or he just picked that up. I'm like,
yeah,
I ain't even try to push it on them because I don't believe in like pushing whatever you want on your kids. I believe they're gonna be what they're gonna be.
Yeah,
they're destined to
definitely.
be who they're gonna be. Because I turned out to be who I am, regardless of what people try to push on me. So he just picked up rapping and picked up making beats, and I didn't even teach him. And now I'm just like trying to be a catalyst to it. So, hell yeah.
It's a subconscious thing. Deli? Is somebody in your family rapping, MCing? Who is it?
Well, no, it's just me. It's definitely just me and my family. But it made me think, like, my grandpa's really good with languages. And, like, nobody else in my family is interested in more than one language. I mean, besides their own. For me, I've tried to take every language.
Yeah, bro.
He the multicultural guy. I'm telling you.
On
You
this
ain't
new
him,
album,
yeah,
he's speaking 7 different languages.
Yeah.
Wow, Spanish was my minor, so
Wow.
yeah, I was really trying to get, the gist of Spanish, but
Superb speaks a lot of Spanish too, so next
Next
time we have you on,
un
we're all
poco.
gonna speak.
That's more Terrence thing over there. He's the fluent man.
Oh yeah,
He knows French too.
I'm picking up Duolingo. You know what I'm saying? I'm like level 5 right now.
What do you got so far? Let's hear it.
Hermano, hola, ¿cómo estás?
Hey, he said
the
he
basics.
said, brother, how are you? Muy bien, y tú, mi primo.
CC.
You know what I'm saying? Oh man, beautiful.
One day we'll
You know
be
what I'm
able to do the podcast in like all Spanish, and we have you back.
Let's give it a shot.
To test your minor out.
I tell y'all, I ain't joining y'all on that one. So you know what I'm saying? I'm going back to the camp. I'll sit back on that one.
What if you sang in Spanish? Like you have a Spanish album called Monarch. You translate it and do everything in Spanish.
wow.
That's
Look
a
at
whole
y'all with the ideas today. That's an idea.
So that's a whole nother audience.
Expand your audience. Yeah.
Make sure y'all write that down. Monarch Mondays.
Yup.
Monarch in
Searching would
Spanish.
be hard in Spanish.
Ooh, yeah, definitely that rhythm.
Buscando.
You already got the
Yeah.
throw some percussions in there.
See?
Man, it's also
It kind of got that little like reggaeton kind of like drum beat pattern to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That might be a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I could definitely see that. You kind of got that international music kind of feel. I think it's
That's
yeah.
dope. Never heard that one before.
Nah, seriously, it's like October. You know what I'm saying? Really, I mean, the whole thing is just like you kind of got that voice. Like, I mean,
The infliction.
it's kind of like Adele, like
It's
kind of like
got the UK side.
LMA.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say FKA Twig. She kind of like a wild card, but her music cool though. It's
Yeah,
like, it's
she's
really
dope.
eclectic.
Yeah. Really clicked it.
But it's like they got that over there. It seems like they really just on that. Like they got true singers over there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's not so much more of the art form today. I don't feel it's kind of just more like melody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Yeah, but you know, getting like people who actually like strong vocals. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that was more authentic to like the '90s previous, especially the '70s.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I resonate on the most. I love the '70s.
Yeah.
So-
I was asking earlier before the podcast. I was like, Nevada, like New Days, like the music is kind of like going back to the '80s and like because the '80s was like emotion. Nevada, you know what I'm saying? Metallica, everybody was coming out around that
Love
time. It's
Metallica,
like
dude.
spitting out. You could tell it was like emo, but it was this rage. You know what I'm saying? They was getting the expression. They was expressing themselves. Now I see like Trippie Redd, Juice WRLD, XXXTentacion.
Rico Nasty even.
Yeah,
Oh, Rico Nasty.
6ix9ine, all them guys are just like they putting their emotions on them songs, you know.
Nah,
Even
you
this
know what I'm
new
saying? The Mario Judah, man.
Mario Judah. I mean,
Bro.
you gotta check out Mario Judah.
Yeah, I don't know
He's
who
gonna
that
put
is.
you on another wave.
Are you
like-
in the rock?
She's in the Juice WRLD and Trippie Redd, so she's into
Okay,
rock.
she was like
technically.
she probably like Mario Judah.
I
I,
think you're
feel
like-
like he the alpha male of all those guys
Mhm.
because he came on those. It's like it's not rock he's on, but it's like this. You know what I'm saying? Your typical like what's in right now, but he comes on there with like power rock vocals, like something like Chris Cornell or something from like Soundgarden. You know. System of a Down, like something like that. Those real power rock vocals. You know,
Godsmack.
yeah, man. Like that's how I feel. You know, smack your ass right in the fucking face. Everybody's fucking. You know what I'm saying?
If it
Feeling
a good
that
song,
shit.
they
You know
smack
what I'm saying?
somebody too. Mario Judah is the one.
Yeah. Shouts out.
No, non-violent. We practice non-violence. But that's dope. Yeah, I think the music is evolving. So what do you think about the music right now, like in 2020, going to like in the future, like how it's evolving? What do you think about like the whole music industry right now?
Honestly, it's everywhere. I feel like you can have Trippie Redd, you can have Rico Nasty, you can have that rock feel, but you can also have like I don't know. There's people like Jasmine Sullivan and Ombre and Victoria Monet. She's coming out. Everybody's like, it's going good. I feel like.
Yeah.
You know, it's different. I think we're bringing back some very important, sounds and things of such. From like the 80s and 90s and 70s, like you guys said.
It
So
always comes back.
Yeah.
You listen to
full circle.
Division?
everything, yeah, I love Division.
Yeah.
Everything comes back full circle
Definitely.
in some kind of way. So
I feel like the music industry now is just kind of like get in where you fit in, because it's like the whole music industry has kind of just changed. I mean, you have a lot of artists nowadays who like make their own shit, like, you know what I'm saying, mix their own things, really, really chasing that independent route. I feel like everybody kind of has a chance now to have their own cult following.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really have to be this or that.
Yeah, you don't have to be that model, that prototype that everybody wants to see. You know, you have to put yourself in that box.
I feel like what's that saying? It's like there's something for everybody. I feel like that resonates now
More than ever.
more than ever, because it's like there is something for everybody.
Yeah, because some singers and rappers are like artists are like platinum plus, like 2 times platinum, 3 times platinum. You never heard of them. They
yeah,
got their whole little section over here with their cult following, and they pushing them. 'Cause
they
you don't
just
even
in
need
the
that
cut.
many.
Yeah.
You know, you don't even need that many people just to push you to be successful out here.
but
so.
who was saying that a couple years? That was like Russ saying that, because Russ, I don't even really like his music like that, but I respect that he's able to like build his following the way he has.
Mm-hmm.
And he was one of the first guys saying in his interviews, he was like, man, I don't care about how many followers this person has or not. Can you get people to buy actual physical tickets to your show?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what artists are gonna live off the most. Like people actually buying tickets and merch and things coming to that. Do you have enough of an impact where you can connect with your fans and actually have people sell out and actually want to come and buy your shit? There's people with millions of followers and they can't sell out a fucking show.
Oh, it's gonna be even harder now that COVID's here. Like now, people going like, do you really got fans? Do you really got people pulling up to your show to even get that feel? But I feel like if you had a show, that people are gonna come get that feel because it's like you said, it's that drug, that love drug. You know what I'm saying? People want to heal that. People want to heal. I mean, they want to go to places they can get healed at. So definitely.
I think people want like real music now. You know, all the surface level stuff is kind of behind us. People want that real stuff. They want to identify with that. They're looking for that. So if they find it in your music, they'll be loyal to it.
Yeah. No more smoke and mirrors in the industry, for real.
Yeah, we breaking them down, man. We breaking them down, baby.
This is dope. So you want to give people your Instagram and where they can find you, you know?
Well, my Instagram is at yours truly J, and you spell J-J-A-I, and then plug in an underscore after that, and my Twitter is also the same thing. So, yeah, that's my Instagram and Twitter.
Dope. And where can I find your music?
Oh, Monarch is on all streaming services. So, whatever you have, Audio Mag, SoundCloud, anything, it's everywhere. So, go check it out.
What about yours truly, Jay? The first one.
That is on Apple Music and I want to say SoundCloud. Yeah,
SoundCloud.
It's not on Spotify or anything like that. So
okay, so you got the exclusive places. Okay.
And where can we find the merch?
Merch.
Is that merch?
The butterfly merch. We can find the Monarch
You
merch.
gotta get the Monarch shirts. You gotta get the Monarch
Merch
shirts.
is on the way.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
actually working with a designer as we speak. Well, not as we speak, but yeah. So that's on the way, as well as vinyls. So I'll have vinyls.
Whoa, you got a vinyl record coming?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I'm the vinyl guy. I got over 300 records.
Well, get Monarch.
I'm definitely.
I can see that picture on there.
Are you gonna sign it for me?
Yeah, I'll sign it.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Dope.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Dope.
Oh, you groovy. I like that. You a little groovy. I like her, man. That's tight, dog.
We also need to get you on the Legacy project we putting out very soon. So
I'm down.
definitely always looking for dope people to collab with. Yeah, so this has been your MC2MC podcast 24. Kobe.
R.I.P. Kobe.
R.I.P. Yeah, Lakers got that thing, man. They got that thing. I guess it was only right for Kobe, man. It was only right.
Yeah.
It was only right.
Yeah. Well, thank you for coming. Blessed,
Thank you
be
guys
honored.
for having me.
And see y'all next time. Don't forget to subscribe, like, hit the notification button. Bam.
Comment too, guys, man. Please give the feedback, man. We trying to grow. Let us know what you like. Let us know what you would like us to implement. And let's grow and build together. I love you guys. I love everyone.
Real talk.
Peace out.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the episode, leave us a thumbs up and comment below if you have any ideas on what we can do next time.
Please subscribe and hit the notification. MC2MC give you motivation.
Heru, heru.